It came about because as an ex-nurse I wanted to help people that were injured or had lost limbs and were about to go through life-changing events, and I wanted to help them in the only way that I knew how, which was with 4x4s. If we can give people the skills and the machines to be able to drive, then hopefully that will, one, help their mental improvement during recovery and give them motivation, and two, hopefully it will help and give them life skills for later on in life when they're adapting to their new disabilities.
Every day alive is my number, so come and take a chance.
I think Project Mobility is a brilliant idea, and if lots and lots of people had ideas of that sort of initiative, because it ends up with something totally worthwhile for the amputees. And in terms of Afghanistan, every time somebody is killed, there are 30 plus amputees, which is a horrific number.
I got blown up on the 18th February. I was a pressure fired IED. My legs came straight off, got blown off, and my left arm I've got a metal plate. My arm here I've got metal plates and screws in my 2 fingers here as well.
The project's fairly organic in the sense that it started off with a very kind of grandiose idea, and slowly as it evolves and we get more and more volunteers come on board, different people bring different skills and different ideas to the project. But the project is founded on the basis that we adapt Land Rovers so they're drivable by different types of amputees, whether that's legs, arms, above or below the knee.
Give me the keys. Give me the keys to your heart. Give me the keys. Give me the keys. Give me the keys to your heart.
I realised that it was for troops, so I read into it, had a look, and thought that's a damn good cause. It's a guilty pleasure for me, having been there and done it, and not being able to anymore. This is the only way that I can help. I can't back the guys up on the ground, but I can back them up when they're back. And whether we like it or not, it's happening and guys are getting injured.
I had an accident about 8 years ago and I injured my knee, and I was driving a Land Rover at the time, and it was a manual, and the doctors told me I couldn't drive for at least 2 to 3 months, and that was sort of, couldn't drive a Land Rover because the clutch was quite heavy, and that was quite soul destroying really, knowing that I couldn't get back into my Land Rover.
Well, I think it's a really good cause. I think the guys over, in Afghanistan deserve to come back and be treated a bit better than, sometimes they are. And it's good to just make their lives a bit easier if we can. I donated my 110, which is the rebuild project, or Hattie, and given up my weekends to help rebuild her and make her into the truck, which will hopefully be at the show.
Give me the keys to your heart. Give me the keys. Give me the keys. Give me.
Right now we're in Penzance getting really quite mucky, covered in oil and mud. We're disassembling a donor vehicle, which was a Land Rover 110, and we're rebuilding that into a new vehicle called Hattie, and she will be a support, workshop and medical vehicle that will be driven by amputees and used on some of our events, or loaned to regiments and battalions when they want to run exercises.
It's a fantastic opportunity because I've never done nothing like this before, and it's great because everything's such an effort now, and this is going to help me get on my life as to driving again and, just be more independent than I was.
Give me the keys. Give me the keys.
With Project Mobility, they can at least have some kind of adventure still in their life, which means they're not, just sat around doing nothing, thinking, why me?
Anything which helps, such as Project Mobility, must be a huge help, and the people behind Project Mobility really need congratulating.
So this project is absolutely fantastic, especially when it's going to keep them going for years to come as well. And other people, another soldier is going to get the opportunity like I have today. I'm so lucky to drive again.